Welcome back. I had to recharge my battery. I still have only one battery for my camera. So, again, I am not equipped yet to do the tutorials, but it will come in time. Just one step at a time. You know, I still have a lot to learn as well when it comes to making tutorials. So, please bear with me. I'm just adjusting this one because it wasn't properly. So if you're having this trouble, look, I personally do not mind at all. But if you do, I would suggest to just use a thin layer of glue gun, which will make it much easier. Just be subtle with the glue gun though, because it can be too thick. That's why I like using this, just the tacky glue. So this one is one flower because somehow how do you say that? One got ripped while I was putting it off my mat. So instead of throwing it away, which is waste of paper, I just use it, and it's just one flower. That's okay. While I was charging, I also colored the back, painted the back side of the leaves, and prepared some flowers for the next tutorial. So yeah, and asking questions in the Facebook group. Okay, where was I? I think it's because my battery ran empty. I had to do this part all over again, which is extending the fire. Which, yeah. Where's the wire? I think this is the, yeah, this is the one. So I just extended, that's not extending though, it's just sticking it. That's weird. So depending on the, it's around here. Depending on your vase, that's when you extend. So there's no point giving you my measurement because your container might not be the same, but I can show you how to extend. It's like attaching those flowers. It's just attaching another floral wire. Excuse me for disappearing from screen, but this is easier for me just to do it for myself than trying to show this in a video. It's just the same way as you attach the leaves, the flowers as well actually. You just, but instead you just attach a whole wire. Which is very difficult to do in front of a camera when you do not have a lot of space. So, yeah. attaching the wires, you can see. Just like that. I'm just gonna lift this up a bit. And that's for the next tutorial. Okay, as you can see, I just wrapping an additional wire to the existing stem. It's not only for extension, but also for so it can carry the whole branch. If you can get your hands on a thick or maybe even a prepped cotton wire which is long, then suggest if you have one then to use that one, or you can even use a real branch. How about that? And this one I see is getting loose already because this one I was at the back, and then when I was putting it on my desk it got flat. So that's why it's so loose now. See? I am struggling too, guys. All these years of experience and I am struggling. Still. But just so you can see that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna, let's see, it's here. I think it's still too short somehow. Okay, oh well. I'll just bend it there. And then, oops. Just place this in my vase. For you to admire while I'm preparing the branch and the thingy, and some floral tape, so I don't have to do that when while holding the I have come to realize that creating a branch is actually, in tutorial, is pretty hard to do. I think of course there's an easy way, and I am learning from this experience as well. So during this process I will learn and apply that to the next tutorial, and it's flat again. That's why I always have this container with chloroform where they just stand it. So they won't become too flat. And then I will just add, if you have your leaves like that, I will add them here where it's, you know, bent. Just add it there. I have to look at the time as well because actually I think I could could be the last part of the video. And then I will add the leaves just below the flower. I know this is something that you how do I say that? You could, I'm lifting up the camera a bit because I don't think it's very well attached to the tripod, so it keeps bending forward, falling forward, and I have to add a leaf just below the flower this time. It's the last one, so you could also use a branch, a real branch from a tree, or it's almost end of summer, so there will be a lot of branches to find. Not sure if you live in the city, could be a bit harder, but I'm sure there are parks in the city where you can just, I'm not sure if that's allowed though. I'm sure just make sure to before you do that, make sure it's allowed. If not allowed, please don't do that. I live like 5 minutes walk. Maybe, yeah, 5 minutes. Maybe not even. Close to the forest. So but I do not like to go to the forest in summer because of the ticks that are there. I've already experienced that one time. So, yeah. And luckily nothing happened. When the doctor next day. Oh, I had, we used to do was have a picnic on the heath, the forest, in the summer, and just lay down there. Of course, we have a cloth and everything, close to the lake as well. And the next day when I was under the shower, I noticed that I had a tick on my belly. So, and I just panicked and pulled it out, but you can't pull it out. I went to the doctor, and luckily there was nothing. I did get some antibiotics just in case, or I didn't, I'm not sure. I think you will notice when you have it become yellow or purple or something. I can't remember. It's been a while ago. So here it is, the branch. You could, you know, this would be just beautiful. You could create a small tree if you would like to. You know, just creating multiple branches, and just I will put it like that for you guys to see, which is hard because maybe if I put it backwards, oops, backwards more, then you guys can see that, which is how do you say that? You could use make a few and use it as fillers for your bouquet, you know. Then you have some long stems with flowers, and then a few big flower, and then a lot of green. Or you just could make a couple of these, put it in a vase, and it's beautiful just like that. Or you could just take a container, put some fluorofoam in it, and make 2 or 3 or 4 even, and stick it in a vase. And if you have a very, very big present, special present, you could create one and put it, for example, put it like that as a gift. Or you could make a wire and use the flowers for a wreath, if you wish. No, it's almost end of season, but you could use it for a wreath inside the house. Why not? Or the porch where it can't get wet. Can you imagine this as a wreath? Wouldn't that be pretty? No, I'm scared to bend it now, but why not? I'm just gonna play. I can always, you see, as a wreath half. Okay, you have to fill in the other half, but I think it's pretty like that. In the end, we do reposition the flower, and you always have to look from your point of view, or how you wanted to put it in the vase. So make sure that you just move the petals a bit, the leaves, and show everything so everything is visible the way you put it in the leaves, in the vase or container. I have nothing at the back. Mostly, as you can see, everything is in the front, and that's because I have to take a picture of it, and you're not gonna see this from the back anyways, only from the front. That's why I made it that way, but you could easily make a spiral movement, but to attach the leaves and the flowers. So you will have a branch, and there will be flowers in front, back, and sides. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed making this flower, because I think it's really, really, really pretty. And this is so Maison Gregoria. I don't think you will see this. Yes, this is just one of my typical designs and my trademark. And I hope you love it, enjoy it, and please do share your creation in a group. I would love to see it. Always makes me happy seeing your creation. And if you enjoyed the tutorial, hit the subscribe button, my YouTube channel, because I will be posting this on YouTube, and get updates for new videos. And thank you for your support, for hitting that button, subscription button, and like button. It will be so much. It would mean so much to me. Again, thank you for ordering this flower, and looking forward to seeing your creation.